This 9-year-old child got his own mother arrested after he found drugs inside his house.
A child finds drugs at home and turns him into police. The person taken into custody, his own mother.
Well, thank you. So, we were called to come check on your son.
On the other hand, this 27-year-old mother was arrested for abusing and abandoning her own children. Another 36-year-old woman was reported to the police for fighting with her daughter in a hospital lobby. With that, let's dive into our first case right away. Our first case takes us to Las Vegas, Nevada, where the police received a call from Anthony Cruz, a concerned father asking them to check on his son Austin on the 13th of July, 2023. After Anthony's call, the officers arrived at the home, and they were quite literally handed all the evidence they needed, as the little boy Austin comes out of the house and hands a small bag of drugs to the officers.
A child hands a police officer a bag of drugs.
Well, thank you. So, we were called to come check on your son.
As Austin comes out and hands the bag to the officers, his mother, Kendra Long, follows, a confused look on her face, as if she's not the person who keeps those drugs in her house. The officers then explain to her that they received a call in which they were requested to check on Austin, and Kendra tells them that Austin has been inside the bathroom with his tablet for over an hour. As the officers asked her about the drugs, she says that she has no idea what that is. Meanwhile, Austin is confronted by another police officer who tries to talk to him and calm him down.
A second police officer tries to comfort him.
What's up, little man? What's going on? Hey, I'm Officer Hanson. You scared?
The cop interrogates Kendra inside the house, and she panics while telling the officer that her son has been in the bathroom with her phone. Turns out, the little boy had FaceTimed his father after locking himself up in the bathroom and showed him the bag of drugs he had found in the house.
I have no idea.
I have no idea what that is.
Well, you just handed it to me.
Okay, I don't know. I don't know.
So this is your child?
While Kendra tries to act all dumb, the officer outside asks Austin to calm down as he is in tears and tell him what happened. Austin then explains to the officer that he found the packs of drugs under his mother's nightstand and pulled them out as he got curious. But as soon as he took them out, he knew that they were drugs, as he had seen stuff like that on TV.
He was showing Tony this stuff that he found in the house.
I don't even know what that is.
Well, I don't either.
And what did you find inside the house that made you scared? Okay. Do you know what drugs look like?
Yeah.
Yeah? Okay.
Just take some deep breaths.
I just saw a couple bags. I was curious. Pull it out, and then I really knew what it was.
Yeah, from like TV and stuff.
What?
You thought like maybe it was drugs from like TV and stuff?
Yeah.
Later, the officers examined the drugs and realized that there are more than 100 grams of meth that were handed over to the police by Austin. Meanwhile, Kendra still plays dumb in front of the officers, claiming that she has no idea where these drugs came from.
That's a lot of meth, Mom.
It's not just like a little baggie, you know. Yeah, it's like one of my top 5, you know, in my 20-year career of meth hauls.
I can honestly say after 21 years, this is the first time that a kid's walked out with 12 pounds of meth in a baggie and handed it to us. If that is meth, and yeah, that's quite a bit of meth. It's not just, you know, recreational or personal use. It's like enough for, you know, a couple hundred people to party on a weekend. So.
However, the police are not buying it and decide to arrest Kendra right away, saying that it is her house from where the drugs were found, and she is arrested under the charges of drug trafficking and child abuse.
If you give up that right, you can say anything you say can will be used against you in a court of law. It's in your house. This is your house.
But none of this seemed to have any impact on Kendra, as she would proceed to post a $25,000 bond the same day, violated a family court order, and broke many other laws. Despite her actions, she was not given any hard prison time and was only sentenced with probation, which she violated. Prosecutors showed the text messages between Kendra and her customers in her criminal case, which clearly proved that Kendra was dealing drugs. Austin is then safely handed over to his birth father, who now has full custody of him.
Good job, buddy. Proud of you. Did the right thing.
The case of Samantha Sanchez, 27, who has a history of abusing and forsaking her children, is the next one on our list. On October 19, 2021, police in Albuquerque, New Mexico, received a 911 call reporting that two very young children had been left alone in a studio apartment by their mother. This was one of the first documented incidents of abuse involving her. When police arrived on the scene, they discovered a distraught 7-year-old girl with her brother, 9 months old.
Hello, police department. What's going on, guys? Is everything okay over here? We got called out here to check up on you guys.
The officers soon obtained Samantha's number and demanded that she come back home right away, after learning from a brief exchange with the children that this was not the first time Samantha had left her kids alone. 15 minutes afterward, they saw an uncaring mother of two small, defenseless kids.
Because you left your children unattended?
They were fine.
Yeah, but they're a little young.
And so my daughter knows the drill. She knows to stay home.
Staff at the apartment complex reported that Samantha regularly left her kids alone for 20 to 30 minutes at a period. She had been doing this for over 2 weeks, but Samantha insisted there was nothing wrong with her behavior. Samantha was unfortunately not interested in having a civil talk, but she was interested in avoiding arrest in order to avoid facing additional charges.
They know better than
Yes, they know. They always stay home.
Can you and I talk outside, please?
No, you can mind your business.
Okay.
I
at
have
this
the right
point,
to refuse.
This is a child abuse
I have
investigation.
no,
okay? Do
it's
you
not an
understand that?
abuse investigation. They're not even been abused.
Yes, it
No,
is
they're
an abuse.
not.
This is a
They're
neglect
not. They're not abused.
investigation.
They're not abused. Okay, well I'm gonna leave, sir. So you can like.
So are you requesting that CYFD takes two children? Is that what you're requesting?
And if CYFD takes my children, I will be suing the officers and everything.
Don't pull away from us.
Go to my car. Hurry, go to my car and tell them to come get in the van, the baby. Hurry. Hurry, my car's on the wall.
I need another cup.
This is ridiculous.
You're ridiculous. Why don't you mind your business?
Stop pulling away from us. Stop fighting with
Get
us.
off of me now.
Department, correct?
Get off.
Get on your stomach.
Oh my God.
Samantha continued to scream, fight, and even pinch the officers, even after they managed to pin her down to the ground. For the next few minutes, while the officers waited for help, she kept doing just that. Fortunately for all involved, Samantha did not have to be hauled all the way to the squad car by the officers. The trek there was still difficult, though, because Samantha continued to misbehave.
Oh my toes.
Stop pulling away from me.
Off me and let me up.
We're on the east side of the pool.
Let me up. Ow. 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 Let me up.
We'll get your phone. Don't worry about that.
I want my baby daddy to have my phone. And you guys need to stop minding your business. Tell this landlord to go away. Go.
I'll stay here with their property.
Samantha was accused of abandoning a child, assaulting an officer, violence, and driving without a license. Samantha accepted a plea bargain, admitting to the attempted violence and child abandonment charges. 6 months or so later, Samantha got into another altercation with her lover that resulted in her shooting her young boy's toes off. She was handed a suspended sentence of 1 year in jail and 5 years of probation after entering a guilty plea of 2 counts of child abuse. This is a 36-year-old woman named Jackie, who was arrested by the police on the 13th of May 2023 after the employees at a medical center in New Mexico called the police and filed a complaint against 2 women who were fighting in the hospital lobby. Turns out, the 2 women who were reported to be fighting were Jackie and her 20-year-old daughter, Javoni Flores.
Carla, this is going to be reference to Colin Ash.
What did I say? Get the f off me!
Hey, enough.
As the police arrive, they find Jackie on the floor of the hospital's entrance, fighting with Javoni for her car keys. Javoni refuses to give Jackie the keys as she's drunk, while the officer tells the 2 to stop fighting. A drunken Jackie then shouts at the officer, asking him to tell Javoni to let go of her things, and the officer tells Javoni to take the keys and give Jackie her purse back, as Javoni was the one who drove her.
She don't listen to nothing, bro.
Okay. Don't.
Give me your keys, Mom. No.
Who drove over here?
I did.
You drove? Okay.
Let go of my
Where are the keys at right now?
officer. Please tell her to let
Okay.
go of my things.
Okay,
bro.
where are the keys at right now?
In here.
Okay, well, your daughter drove.
Let go.
Let your daughter have the keys.
No.
Okay?
What?
Let your daughter have the keys. She drove over here, did she not?
Yeah.
Okay. You take the keys and then give your mom her purse back.
Okay, got me, please, and I'll give you everything else.
Later, it was found out that after getting heavily drunk, Jackie decided to go out, but Javoni tried to take her car keys away, fearing for her mother's safety. This led to Jackie losing control, and the two ended up in a fight. Later, the officer tries to calm a hyper Jackie down, but she doesn't seem to listen. Jackie walks back towards her daughter and begins to hit her, but the officer finally puts Jackie in handcuffs, saying that she had her opportunity to calm down and took her away.
No, bro.
Just hang out.
For
It's fine.
what, bro?
I'm just chill, okay?
For what,
Just
bro?
chill out for a second.
Stupid.
Alright, now. Stop it. Stop it. Now we're done. See, you had your opportunity to calm down. Now we're going this other way. Okay?
Meanwhile, another officer spoke to Jackie's daughter, asking her about what happened. Javoni explains that after not even an hour of being at work, Jackie had called her, and she couldn't even talk properly, which made Javoni concerned, and she decided to go look out for her mother. Later, the officers decide to take the other side of the story and also ask Jackie what happened, to which Jackie gets sensitive again and reveals that she had been drugged and abused more than twice, and the cops realize that Jackie is having some mental issues.
She called me when she was at work. She was there for not even an hour. She calls me and she can't even talk. And so I go over there and she can't talk. She can't control her language. So I took her to my aunt's and I called the hospital. They came and checked her vitals and there was cops there. And they told me that I need to take her because she definitely needs medical attention. So
To figure out exactly what's going on and why she feels that she would need to get you some help.
For what?
I don't know.
Dude? What
I don't
did
know.
I do?
She feels that something happened at work to make you act the way you're acting right now. She feels that probably the way that you're acting right now is outside of your normal character. Tell
I've
me.
been drugged 3 times and raped twice. How about you tell me how the I'm acting different?
I don't know. I don't know you.
This ain't compared to nothing.
The cop asks Jackie if she wants to see a doctor, but she refuses right away, saying that she isn't drunk and her daughter is crazy. The police then decide to give Jackie a ride home, telling Jackie that due to her intoxicated state, she cannot be allowed to have custody of her vehicle. And Jackie says that she understands, and they remove her handcuffs.
All right, so this is what I'm going to offer. It's by no means a have to, okay? I'm going to ask you if you want to go in there and see a doctor.
No,
Okay.
I'm not drugged.
However, as the cops take Jackie home and she steps out of the vehicle, her niece confronts her, but Jackie walks past her, and while the officer speaks with Jackie's niece, Jackie begins assaulting her own mother and aggressively shoving a wheelchair out of the way as she goes into the house. Seeing this, her niece pushes her out of the house, and the cops put her under arrest for battery.
yeah. I don't want her here though because like she's obviously aggressive and I'm not
Hey.
Get out. Come on. You're not gonna push my grandma in the face like that. Get out. Get out.
You're going to jail. For what?
For battery.
Dude, I didn't do anything to
I
anybody.
just watched you.
I said
slap
happy
her in the
Mother's Day.
face.
I didn't slap her. I went like this. No,
I just
my
watched
niece
you.
is trippy.
I watched you shove that
I
wheelchair
wanna-
out of the way and hit her in the face.
The officers first take Jackie to get medically cleared before taking her to jail, but Jackie still seems to be ready for more fights. At the medical center, she creates a scene, telling the officer who had arrested her earlier to get out of her face, as she didn't do anything wrong and was unlawfully arrested by him. Jackie was released from jail 2 days later, and both her charges of battery and resisting arrest eventually dropped.
Show him your video and get the on. Unlawful application of force. Get the out of here, bro. I've been a good mom for 20 years. Get the out of here, Peacock. I didn't do to my mom. You are nobody. And you know it. Don't look at me all stupid. Get the out of here, bro.
With that, we wrap up today's video. Like and subscribe for more amazing content, and leave your suggestions down below. Thank you for watching.